Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about a big problem that Canada is suffering from, and that is the housing crisis. See, Canada is facing a severe housing crisis right now. Finding houses for sale has become very difficult, and as the demand for houses increased, there were not enough houses for sale, which further led to the prices of available houses skyrocketing, and it's led to people facing various problems with budgeting and buying houses at an affordable rate. A recent poll by Ledger, the largest owned Canadian market research and analytics company, showed that 40% of the participants agree that the blame for the housing shortage and crisis is on the federal government. And while Canada's housing issues are considered a matter of provincial government, the population has been blaming it on the federal government, as the matter has become a countrywide problem instead of a local one. What has led the country to go down in such a depressing state just for buying a home? In today's video, we are going to discuss the possible causes and reasons why the country is in a shortage of homes. So immigrants and international students are one of the reasons. Canada is a hot destination for people who want to live abroad or pursue their studies. According to government data, Canada hosted over 500,000 international students in 2022, an increase of almost a third in 1 year as compared to 2021. And Canada ranked third on the list of countries with the most amount of international students, ranking just behind the US and the United Kingdom. The reason for such a high number of international students is the benefits provided by the Canadian government. Canadian provides education at an affordable price as compared to other countries. And adding this to a better quality of life and opportunities to immigrate and live in Canada postgraduate, all these benefits make Canada a very suitable country to study abroad. With more than 300,000 students every year living in Canada for 3 years and more, their accommodation could be quite a problem as the number of students increases every single year. And alongside this, the amount of immigrants living in Canada is very, very high. The country ranks 7th in the list of countries with the highest number of foreign-born residents. Around 8 million people who are currently living in Canada as permanent residents are foreign-born. So the overflow of the population, especially the foreign ones, and the amount of homes not being enough to accommodate them could be a reason. As the prices increases when supplies are low, but the demand is, this could be one of the reasons behind the Canadian housing crisis. There's also economic problems faced while building houses. While Canada has plenty of space to build new homes, the cost of building one isn't easy. Many people complain that the raw materials needed for building a house were high in price. And due to this, building a new house could also be costly. These prices further skyrocketed after the pandemic when the world's economy took a big toll. Some materials are imported, which makes them quite expensive, and a middle-class man's dream of building their own house looks unachievable post-pandemic as the building costs are too high. However, the Canadian government is now looking for ways to tackle this matter. Federal housing infrastructure and communities Minister Sean Fraser told reporters that the federal government is looking for various possibilities and solutions to this problem. In the conference before the meeting at Charlestown, he said Ottawa is considering a cap on international students being admitted to higher educational institutes to ease the housing pressure. And alongside that, the federal government is launching a housing accelerator fund this fall that offers money to municipalities to incentivize more housing construction. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and his cabinet went into a huddle at this year's cabinet retreat in Charlestown. After the cabinet retreat, he told reporters some of the measures Canada most needs. Among those was the need for decentralization, a growing topic dominating conversations at the municipal, provincial, and federal levels. We have been working closely with provinces and municipalities on the issue of housing, Trudeau said. Whether it's the Rapid Housing Initiative or the Housing Accelerator Fund, that's $4 billion for municipalities to accelerate zoning charges, increase decentralization, and create more affordable housing. These are the kinds of things that we've been doing. But yes, it is clear there is a much need for much, much more coordination. So, while the housing crisis has been proving as a challenge to the population of Canada, the federal government is now handling the issue and started to look for ways to fix it. If the actions planned by the federal government worked as expected, we can see the country emerging from the crisis soon in the future. But if you're living in Canada right now, then you need to look for ways to increase your financial savings, as the outcomes from the government actions couldn't be as the same as expected. For that, you should consider doing a side hustle as an extra source of income from home. You can check the link in the description for a link which you can get an extra source of income through high-ticket affiliate marketing.